Well, the third item on your handout sheet was the Pennsylvania State Education Association, all right, website. All I could say there is if you want some insight into what the teachers union is, what's important to them or what they're actively trying to do, this is where you would get it. I mean, you're not going to get any information that is useful, all right? Okay? But it does give you insight into the mindset of the teachers union, all right? Which may be useful to you, especially during times of negotiations with the teachers and the teachers union, all right? The next website is the National Center for Education Statistics, okay? The National Center for Education Statistics is the primary federal entity for collecting and analyzing data related to education in the U.S. and other countries, okay? So they gather everything that has been given from the school districts to the state level, then from the state level it goes to Washington, okay? And they have all those. They have basically the same information that was given to the Pennsylvania Department of Education and the information that you have at your local school district, all right? But what this does for you, it allows you to do a comparison across the country, all right? This gives you everybody, okay? And an overall general statistic of how schools are doing, all right? Let me caution you, it would be dangerous for you to look at this website and look at your district, school district, and then go on here and try to compare it directly to somebody else, all right? There's a lot of information you don't know, okay? Demographics of the community, okay, is a big one, okay? So, be careful in what you're comparing. If you wanted to go against a national average in some aspects of the educational process, this may be a good place to go look for that information, all right? All right, number 5, Pennsylvania Office of Open Records, all right? Important information about your rights to information and how to obtain it. This website has all the steps necessary for you as a private citizen to go and get information from the school district, okay, under the right to know law, all right? It tells you how, what alternatives you have if you don't get an answer to your question. It tells you, the time limits that the school has to answer your question, all right? It gives you in detail, okay, the whole law and how it affects you as a requester, all right? Now, within every school district, you have a right to know officer. I'm sure Altoona has one, Hollingsburg has one, Spring Grove has one. Everybody has one, okay? It's required, all right? Before you think about asking a question, okay, go to this website, read the 10 pages that are here, call the school, find out who that officer is, find out what form they want the question asked on, because that form can differ from school district to school district, all right? And it'll differ from the general one that's on this website. So if you don't want to be delayed and have your request come back because you filed it on the wrong form or whatever, which they'll do, okay, get in contact with that right to know officer, okay? Now, with all these websites, if you take the time to go through these websites, look at the information that interests you, all right, and have this right to know law behind you, okay, you can formulate questions and get more detailed answers from that school administration, all right? I mean, I've done it. I've inundated a school district with over a dozen requests, and I got them, okay? They weren't happy about it. I think they charged me in total, it was over $60 worth that I had to spend to get the information, because each school district has a price per page, okay? And here again, looking at this information, what's available to you, understanding how the school reports the information to Harrisburg, all right? You can save yourself time and money, all right? Because you may ask the question and say, well, I'd like to have all the information concerning the, the classes for phys ed in the last 10 years or something, okay? I mean, they can inundate you with hundreds of pages at a quarter a page and really not tell you anything, all right? So be careful how you ask for information. And like I said, again, if you review all these websites, take some time, you will know what questions to ask, okay? And you'll get some good answers, all right? I probably missed something, okay? But it's hot, and I'm parched there, and I'm running out of breath. So I'm going to cut it at that, okay? It's a lot of information. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer.